Watching the rhyme, reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit, Articulation, subscribe,
Check the villain, little toesies.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the 12-inch Marvel Legends series San Diego Comic-Con 2017 exclusive Daredevil. I did pick this up at San Diego Comic-Con, and man, look at the packaging right over here. I love that we're getting this foil packaging. Beautiful, stunning artwork by Joe Quesada, looking absolutely terrific. I like it a lot, and you get some more foil all the way through. You get the 2Ds right over there, and then you get this read up over here. If you want to feel it, go ahead and feel it now. And then you get the DDs right there embossed along with the Marvel Legends series right there. More city and everything. It says Marvel Legends. You get Marvel on the top. Not much more at the bottom. You do have to cut the bottom of this right over here on the sides if you want to open up the flaps. So I'm doing that right now. Just cut that open. And you take this off and you can see the full image right over here, which looks fantastic. And then open it up. You can see the figure inside. And then we have a maskless Daredevil right over there. And also there is a poster right here, so if you can go ahead and wedge this out, you get this little poster right here of Daredevil. Nothing on the back or anything, but yeah, so you can go ahead and pin this up. I think that's pretty sweet. Joe Quesada was signing these at San Diego Comic-Con. I did not get mine signed, obviously. Oh, we also get another bonus one of the unmasked Daredevil right over here. I did not know that we get two of these. All right, that's pretty sweet. I like that. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and put these right back here and close this thing up, and let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's our 12-inch Legends Series SDCC exclusive Daredevil out of the packaging. And there's some reused parts from this figure, but we're getting some brand new parts as well. And I gotta say, I like it. I just like how this figure looks. I do have complaints about it, which I'll mention in a moment. He does come with a bunch of accessories, so let's get a closer look at those, then we'll get a closer look at Daredevil. So here's all the accessories that come with Daredevil, and I really like them a lot. So I'm gonna show off the heads in greater detail, but we get the unmasked cowl or helmet of Daredevil right over here. And that looks really good. I like the stitching that you could see. We get some nice wrinkles in there. These little ear plate covers right there look like they're made out of some glossy paint, or they have glossy paint on them. Same thing with the horns. The eyes look really good. We get this black lining around them, so I really like that. You can't fit it on the unmasked head. It's not gonna work, okay, man? And then we also get two sets of forearm pieces to put on the figure, and I really dig these ones a lot. You get this nice metallic red right here, and I think that looks awesome. Beautiful wrinkles on the inside of it with some nice black wash in there. Looking really good. And you get a pair of fisted hands that go with it, or you have the baton holding hands right here, which look really good too. Nice sculpted lines right there. I'm digging that. And then you get these wrap hands, or these wrap forearms, which I absolutely love. I mean, blood on the figure. Come on, man. That's awesome. I love that. That is sick. Look at that, man. Oh, that's so awesome. When was the last time we got a bloody figure like this on a Marvel character, right? It's been a very long time, so I'm very stoked to see this. This is very cool. I like that a lot. Then he has a pair of baton holding hands for this side as well. And then here's a look at the batons. Not looking too bad. They don't connect or anything. I always like it when the batons can connect into a staff or something. And you can see some of the black paint, you know, wearing off right over there from him holding it and stuff. But still, I like these. They're made out of a fairly firm plastic and everything, so that's pretty cool. And they do store right here. He's got the holster on the side. And just slide that through there. You get another port and slide that port right through there. So that will hinder articulation, as you'll see later on. And then to demonstrate putting on, you know, one set of forearms. What's really cool is that Hasbro has an R and an L sculpted on the inside of these. So you can see this has an L right here for the left side. So just go ahead and put that on right there, and then go ahead and put the hand on, and yeah, that's pretty sweet. I like that. So first we're looking at the maskless head sculpt over here, which I like. I love seeing the beat up Matt Murdock. This is awesome. I think they did a fantastic job, especially with this black eye right over here. Look how swollen it is. They even have blood in the eye right there. I think that's great, man. That is awesome. Oof. Man, yeah, he's taking some blows. Nice gash right over here above the left side of his head. I'm digging that. That's pretty sweet. You even have a little piece of tape over it, you know, cut on his lip. everything right there. So yeah, he's taking some bruises, man. Nice details in this. I like it. And he's still smiling too, which is awesome. And I really like how the hair came out, right? Nice orange color. It does have the burgundy red going through it as well, so I think that's a little strange to have the same color as the suit in his hair. You know, I wish it was a little bit more of the brighter color. But I really like this detail right here. It looks like he has helmet hair, you know, like he's had his helmet on for a while and it's kind of smushed up against the back. I think that's really cool. I think that's another very nice detail, but very well sculpted hair on this guy. I think it looks great, man. And then popping this off and showing the Daredevil helmet or head sculpt. Yeah, there we go, with the helmet on. That looks very cool too. Much more serious version of Daredevil. I like that. Again, we get some black around the eyes. I do think his lips are a little bit too big though, you know? He does have a bit of the big kissy lips, you know what I mean? I mean, yeah, just like comparing the mouth on this one compared to this one, he does have, you know, like this, I don't know, it's the bottom lip right there is just like a little extra large. But aside from that, it looks really good. I do like it. You know, again, nice stitching on the sides. We have the shinier, glossier paint right here for the horns and for these ear cups. Nice wrinkles and stitching throughout. I really like it a lot. It looks really good. Then looking at the rest of the figure, you know, I like it a lot. But at the same time, I'm a little bothered by them using the Spider-Man body mold. I kind of wish we'd gotten a new body mold for this because I feel like Spidey's supposed to be a little bit lankier than Daredevil, and Daredevil's lanky too, so I feel like it's, you know, it's not a terrible idea. Like, they can get away with it, but I prefer, especially with Joe Quesada's artwork, even though on the cover it does match the figure pretty well, but for the most part, when I see Joe Quesada's Daredevil, it's a huskier formed Daredevil. I think that's when we really saw those boots being incorporated, and I just wanted to show how it looked right here with the wrap side on there. See how that looked, you know what I mean? And then here we have the other side, so you can see how that looks on the figure, you know? But yeah, we're getting that Spider-Man body mold, which is okay. It just makes the body look a little on the small side, you know, especially when we get to the boots. But here's looking at the holster for the batons. This is wonderfully done. Nice stitching and everything. You get that little pocket right there, beautiful black wash over it. And I love that we get texturing on the straps right over here too. I think that's very cool. Nice black paint on the buckles. The belt itself looks really good. I'm really liking that. Even use some shinier paint right over here for the actual clip right there. Then looking at the legs, again, we get the Spider-Man legs, then we get to these big old boots right there, which I love the boots. I think the boots came out great. It's just that I wish the leg was a little bit thicker because it looks like his thigh is as thick as his calf, you know, and it's just, I don't know, I just don't think it's proportioned perfectly. And then he does have peg holes at the bottom of his feet along with some treads. But we get some very nice laces and everything right over here too. So yeah, I would have preferred something that would be akin to the Bucky cap mold for this scale. And see, further back it looks a little bit weird with the boots and everything, you know. I like the boots, it's just, yeah, the rest of the body needs to match it better, I think. But anyway, onto the articulation, which I do like because I like that Spider-Man body mold. You can move his head up that far, you can move the head down that far, you get side-to-side movement right here, little bit of wobbling going on. Now, one thing worth mentioning for the articulation with the Matt Murdock head sculpt is I do run into this QC issue where the hair wants to just pop off and then, oh no, we get a Lex Luthor right over there. But yeah, you can see there's a little bit of splitting right there in the plastic. So as far as getting this head to move up, he will only move his head upward that much. But you can move this head down all the way, and you also get the side-to-side movement and a little tiny bit of head wobbling, but not too much. I do need to glue this back on though, that kind of bothers me some. He does have the butterfly joints at the armpits. Shoulders will move outward just that far. You can move them down all the way. You can rotate 360 right here. You get a bicep swivel. You get the double jointed elbows and no rotation at the forearm, but you get rotation at the wrist, and the wrists all hinge up and down. You get a diaphragm joint that turns side to side, very clicky, and it can crunch forward at the diaphragm and it will crunch back some, and you also get some good pivot right here at the diaphragm as well. He also has this lower ab crunch, so he can crunch all the way forward that much with both joints combined, and that looks freaky. Oh, Daredevil broke his back. Oh, that looks terrible. But anyway, bending that all the way back, he'll go back that far. And then the hip joints, you can see the batons are kind of in the way right over here. So yeah, taking the batons out, you can see his legs will split up that far. Hello, Karen Page. And then you can kick upward that much and back a little bit. Upper thigh swivel, the jointed knees. You get boot rotation. Ankles move down, ankle moves up, and you also get the ankle pivot. Now this is a 12-inch scale figure, so measuring the height of this Daredevil, you can see that he's just a little over 12 inches tall. And then comparing Daredevil to the 12-inch Legends Series Spider-Man figure, you can see that they do have the same body molds, but with the boots over here, it does make Daredevil taller, which makes me happy because Daredevil I think should be a little bit taller than Spider-Man. And then comparing this Daredevil figure to a couple other figures reusing that Spider-Man body mold, we have the Target exclusive black suited Spidey and we have Deadpool. And I had a similar complaint with the Deadpool. I felt like he could have used a little bit bulkier of a body mold with this guy. And one thing that was interesting when I was at San Diego Comic-Con, the guys at Hasbro were explaining to me that this whole spider logo going around the black suited Spidey is not deco. It's this technique called coal molding where the black plastic right here from the upper torso actually has a spider logo engraved into it. So there's like this ditch of the spider logo and then they recast it with white plastic inside the logo right there. So it's not just deco, that's actual white plastic making this spider logo going throughout. And then here's Daredevil next to a couple other 12-inch Legends Series figures that I've never reviewed, the Captain America and the Iron Man. I hope to review these at some point. I do have the Hulk and Thor on their way from Big. And then here's Daredevil next to the 12-inch Ben Affleck figure, and yeah, I still put this guy on display, and I can't remember the name of the person that sent this to me, but thank you very much. Yeah. It's Ben Affleck. And then here's our 12-inch Legends Series Daredevil next to the Hasbro 12-inch Marvel Legends Icons Daredevil. And I think this is such a better figure. I mean, much, much better piece. Now, one thing I am noticing is that they're both kind of lanky Daredevils, right? But this guy doesn't have the big bulky boots, so it kind of fits with the figure a little bit more so than the boots right there on that guy. Even though I do like the boots. Another thing worth noting, though, is that this guy does have the double Ds actually sculpted on there, where this is just deco. Can't be coal molding, is it? No, this is deco. Somebody actually sent this one out to me many years ago. Thank you so much. I do have the best viewers ever, man. And then comparing this Daredevil to a couple other 6-inch Marvel Legends, we have the Hasbro Daredevil right over here, and then we have the Toy Biz Face-Off 2-pack Daredevil, which I've always considered to be the Joe Quesada style Daredevil in my collection. So yeah, you can see, he's a little bit bulkier, right? Maybe just a tiny bit. And of course, here he is next to the Marvel Legends Big Time No Let Down Spider-Man. And then here's Daredevil in a fairly dynamic pose, maskless over here. I'm probably not going to have this figure on display without the mask on. I do like how it looks more with the helmet and mask on and everything. I just think it's a cooler look, but I really do like the figure. I like posing it around. I've seen the articulation before, so I've played with it plenty of times already, and I just think as far as having a figure with a lot of articulation goes, it really works well for Daredevil. Yes, I'd prefer a bulkier figure, and yes, I'd prefer that we don't have a toupee falling off of Daredevil's head quite easily, but those are minor gripes. Really, man, I do like the figure a lot, and I hope you guys liked this review. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think of the figure, let me know what you think of the review. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more ShartimusPrime videos coming your way. And if you're already subscribed, make sure you hit that notification bell to ensure that my videos are showing up in your feed and you know when the latest ShartimusPrime video is posted. Gotta give a big thank you to all these people over here for supporting this YouTube channel, for making it possible for me to keep making content for you guys. And if you want to see a photo gallery of images, it'll all be over at marvelousnews.com, and you can follow me on the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links in the description below. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. I'm gonna play with my toys today. 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 Well, I don't care what the strangers say. I'm gonna play with my toys today.
That's crispy.
We're shot in your face. I said 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 we're shot in your face.